Hello everybody! Today we are playing the Mega Man X3 Zero project. This is a hack of X3 that changes a lot of little stuff, a lot of big stuff. Namely, the fact that you can play as Zero. Because in the original X3, you could play as Zero, but you couldn't play as him for very long. It would kind of be like you pick him, and then as soon as you hit like a mini boss door or a boss room or something, the game would have basically stopped you from playing as Zero. And then of course, you know, there's the whole issue with if you die, then of course you can't play as Zero ever again, which is stupid. I don't even know. I don't even understand why that's a thing. But I've been meaning to play this for a while. I mean, I'm a huge Mega Man X fan. It's just I haven't played this because, frankly, I've been caught up with some other stuff. So I'm a little late to the party. For those of you who've played this game, you may notice that Zero's health bar is smaller. I believe it's because X and Zero now share heart containers, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I have been meaning to play this for so long. Like, every so often, maybe like every year or so, I come back to play the X games, and so recently I just played through X1, and then I recently played through X2. Got all the upgrades, and it was fun. Okay. This ought to be fun. It's not like I haven't played the Zero project, I just haven't... I've been meaning to play it for a while, and I even tried it, the opening stage, but after that, that was it. You know, of course I played through the original X3 before, so... okay, so for those of you who do not know what Mega Man X is, basically, Mega Man X is a faster-paced Mega Man. During the Super Nintendo era, Capcom was looking to make a Mega Man that would redefine, I guess, what it means to be a Mega Man game. They wanted to bring something to the table that hadn't been seen before, with or something that couldn't have been done on the NES. So they basically decided to make a completely wildly different Mega Man. And fun fact, Zero was actually intended to be the original design for Mega Man X. So can you tell that ice physics are some of my most hated things in video games? In some games they're cool, but for the most part they're pretty annoying here. The Lizard Buffalo. So, another thing, if you're not familiar with Mega Man X, instead of Robot Masters, we have Mavericks. They're basically the same thing. It's just they're all animal themed for some reason. It's very cool. I love that about the X series, but you know, it is interesting when all of the other X titles, I mean all the other Mega Man titles that we had, they were just Robot Masters. I'm used to fighting this as X, so having two charge shots X2 style. This is pretty cool. Let's just do tunnel right now. Okay, so the Zero project introduced where you could finally, you could cut these ropes with Zero's, Z-Saber. And with X, you needed the Triad Thunder in order to do it. So, routing is completely busted in this game now. This is definitely the best way to play X3. There is an armor piece that is coming up. Yeah, it's over here. I don't know if this counts as cheating, because this is an improvement project, now that I'm thinking about it. What used to be one of the last upgrades that you would probably get, like in terms of your routing, is usually what I would do is I would get everything in the game and then come back to Tunnel Rhino and use Triad Thunder to get this. But now it's like one of the first upgrades that I'm getting as X. I believe there is an unlockable Black Zero. I don't know if it does anything other than being cosmetic, but I'm still getting it. That barely counts as a mini-boss now that I think about it. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch back to X though. Now that I got like what I needed from him, from Zero. Tunnel Rhino, I'm not gonna be able to deal with those two charge shots like that. The issue is not really the two charge shots, more so than the fact that if you charge it too much, you get the Z-Saber, and the only way that you can use that stupid thing is if you get close to the Maverick, which I'm not willing to do. The way that I got into the X series was basically, believe it or not, it was fairly recently. I guess it was 5 years ago now, but it was during 2020. So during the initial stages of the pandemic, I had gotten a PS4, and I think it was late 2020 actually, or early 2021. I'm not entirely sure. But I had gotten a PS4. Yes, and as I'm saying that, I know that's really late to be getting a PS4. But it's because we had an Xbox One before that. But anyways, I got one. I got my own PS4, and I was like, I needed like some games that I wanted to play. And at the time, I was aware of Mega Man. I had played Mega Man 2 before, and I had tried out the X series, but I wasn't really that big of a fan at the point yet. But I bought the X collection, and at first I was like, you know, I was trying to play them, but I was like, it's getting too hard. So I eventually consulted a routing guide, like which Mavericks I should take on first, and the second that I did that, and I like started playing them more and more, I just got really attached to them. My history with Mega Man X. And my favorites in the series. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say what I think about all of them. X1 at first was really difficult for me. I don't know why. I was stupid. It was all because of one boss, and it was because of Bow Spider. I didn't know that you could stand under him until my brother figured it out. X2 is my favorite of all time. Like, that one is my favorite Mega Man X game. X3? X3 is okay. X3 is definitely the worst of the Super Nintendo games, but it's not horrible. And X4 is very good. It's very close to being X2 levels of quality for me. And then you move on to X5, and it's like, it's fine. You know? I mean, the biggest issue is obviously Alias stopping you to to spout some tutorial nonsense every couple seconds. Bite first. Usually I get bit. That's the thing about X3. Most of the bosses, once you figure out the pattern, they kind of just don't expand on it, and they just keep doing the same stuff. But as I was saying though, X5 is fine. The X6 is bad. Like, it's just unfinished. It's just not good. And then of course X7 is the one that everybody hates. I hate it too. They should have never tried to put the series in 3D. And then X8... I mean, X8 is fine. I just think that X8 came a little bit too late. Like, by the time X8 came around, it was kind of just like... I mean, the X series was already basically dead. And then Maverick Hunter X showed up. Personally, I don't like it more than the Super Nintendo version, but I mean, I respect the quality. Then there's Command Mission, and I haven't played that one yet. Why am I running into... Oh. It is so crazy. I know what I'm gonna have to do though. I'm gonna have to play Sonic on stream. I wanted to do Mega Man X first. The bosses in X3 are just pathetic. Look at this crap. And of course I get hit. I need to stop talking. I'm just gonna go ahead and do Volt Catfish. Do I want to fight Lyle? I guess I committed to it just now. I don't have his weakness, do I? What you do? What are you do? What are you do? Crap. Okay. Yeah, I don't have his weakness. It's okay though. Like I said, it's been a year, so... And I also don't play X3 nearly as frequently as X1 or 2. I have those weakness charts memorized by heart. Same with the items. I don't know where everything is in X3. I know where most things are. There we go. Okay. Alright. I need to get the Chimera armor. The right armor, but yeah. Typically how I play Mega Man X is that whatever I can find or remember, I will go and get it if it's not out of the way. But then once the Sigma stages or whatever are, once I get to them, that's when I'll go back and collect everything I missed. It's not worth trying to hit him. Yeah, that is definitely a boss fight that needs X. It's more like a lobster. Crawfish is bigger. I mean smaller. Freaking idiot. Ah! Ah! Yes! Okay. Let's go. Let's go! The damage is definitely more fair. Like, the damage values were freaking crazy in the original. I am not getting any of the chips, the upgrade chips, because frankly, you get them all at the end with the golden armor anyway. So like, I'm not gonna get those things. All right, Mr. Thomas, give me my last armor upgrade. I believe the arm upgrades have also gotten facelift because they sucked in the original. I think they're faster. Yeah, well, actually, you know what? Hold on, I need to fully charge it. Fully charge it so I can use it against this idiot. Yeah, that's better because they would. It was really slow before. Once we get to Blast Hornet, I believe that there's a place to get the not only the Chimera armor but also the to fight Bile. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna have to do this all over again, and frankly, I'm not willing to do that. Okay. I was about to say. Pretty nice. We will continue with the Zero project some other time. See you in a bit.